Madam Chair and members of the subcommittee.
And you need to turn on your microphone or either put it closer to you.
Okay. Madam Chair and members of the subcommittee, I appreciate the opportunity to discuss the Office of Inspector General's audit of OSHA's Enhanced Enforcement Program. I will summarize my statement and ask for my full statement to be entered in the record. As you know, Madam Chair, the purpose of the Enhanced Enforcement Program is to identify high-risk employers and target their work sites with increased enforcement action. I will focus my testimony on our recent report that assessed whether establishments were properly identified, whether follow-up inspections were conducted, and whether OSHA's January 2008 directive had an adverse impact on the program. Madam Chair, our overall conclusion was that OSHA did not always properly identify establishments and conduct enhanced enforcement inspections. Specifically, for 97% of EEP qualifying cases that we sampled, OSHA did not comply with at least one of the following four requirements: designating enhanced enforcement cases, inspections of related work sites, enhanced follow-up inspections, and enhanced settlement provisions. First, OSHA did not properly designate 53% of sampled cases. As a result, the work sites were not subject to the full range of enhanced enforcement actions, and 24 employers had 33 subsequent fatalities. Second, we found that OSHA did not generally inspect related work sites for 80% of the cases, and 34 of these employers had 47 subsequent fatalities at other work sites. Related work sites inspections were to be used to determine whether compliance was a company-wide problem. OSHA either did not commit necessary resources or lacked information on other work sites needed to perform the inspections. Inspections may have deterred and abated hazards at work sites where 47 subsequent fatalities occurred. Third, we found that OSHA did not conduct proper worksite follow-up on 146 of 282 cases, and there were 5 subsequent fatalities at the same work sites. Enhanced enforcement requirements state that a follow-up inspection must be conducted to assess not only whether cited violations were abated, but also whether the employer was committing similar violations. Fourth, OSHA generally did not utilize enhanced settlement provisions to better ensure future compliance with the OSHA Act. OSHA did not include enhanced settlement provisions in 153 of 188 cases with settlement agreements. Finally, OSHA did not have specific criteria for issuing National Office Alert Memorandum on employers with work sites across regions or states. This occurred because OSHA did not put appropriate emphasis on compliance, commit necessary resources, or provide clear policy guidance. Our sample included 22 employers with work sites across states or regions that had multiple facilities and/or cases. OSHA issued alert memoranda on only 5 of these employers, and the alerts were not issued until after the majority of fatalities had occurred. Our audit also examined whether OSHA's January 2008 directive had an adverse impact on the Enhanced Enforcement Program. 2008 criteria resulted in significantly fewer eligible cases, but despite this drop in the workload, OSHA still did not focus on qualifying employers with company-wide safety and health violations and issues. OSHA has not placed the appropriate management emphasis and resources on this program to ensure its effectiveness. While we cannot conclude that enhanced enforcement would prevent subsequent fatalities, full and proper application of the program may have deterred and abated hazards at work sites for a total of 45 employers where 58 subsequent fatalities occurred. We made 6 recommendations, including that OSHA's Assistant Secretary form a task force to make recommendations to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of the program, revise its 2008 directive, provide specific criteria for issuing alert memorandum, and assuring that enhanced settlement provisions are used. Madam Chair, this concludes my statement. I would like to thank you for the opportunity to share the OIG's findings on this important issue. I'm happy to respond to any questions you or other subcommittee members may have.